Hi, Sagittarius. It's Lulu, and it's late 30. And y'all were one of the first reads that I did. This is your end of read for the coming week. Y'all were one of the first reads that I did when it got kind of dark. Okay. And what came up mostly was about healing soul wounds that may be connected to your mother. It has a lot to do with you being able to take control of your life, especially when it comes to a particular person, a male possibly, that you are strongly connected to. Your ancestors did come up as well, so I really needed to share that part with you. Hopefully, some of it comes back out because it was a really deep read that I did, but there was some type of interference with the video. So, of course, um, the issue is the issue. But the biggest thing that I've come here to do is to express to you that it's so important that you, whatever this is that's coming up here in the next couple of weeks, or it may already have come up, that you really get to the bottom of what it is that needs to be healed, because something is really holding you back, that's connected to someone who was, you saw as an authority figure, or maybe they were supposed to do things in a certain type of way, and now it's like you've come a long way, you've been through a lot, you've done a lot. A lot of what you've gone through has to do with repeating that cycle, over and over again, and it's already in the past. So let's see what's going on with you, because I ain't never seen it on a video. It was really really warped. I still have it up if y'all want to listen to it. If you can handle my voice, like whatever that was that they did to my voice, child. What do you have here for Sagittarius that they need to know? Please communicate with your angels. Time to decide. Open your third eye. Let your inner beauty shine. Family harmony. And that card did come out. Open your arms to receiving. That's the card that came out that really went deep into some some strong energy that was holding you back. All right. So you have communicate with your angels. The bird of paradise. So I'm just thinking somebody, I mean, for real, what y'all got going on? Y'all really have to clear. Because I coughed on possibly another video, but it ain't been a lot of coughing going on in this series. And it's like somebody don't want you to hear what you need to do. And maybe it's you that don't want to hear it, right? Because sometimes we can be our biggest enemies, right? It says you have the ability to connect with your beings of love, who surround you. Communicate with your angels and deliver their healing messages to others. So this is about you being a voice of inspiration, a voice of healing, a voice of love. And what's under it is let your inner beauty shine. The inside is what matters, because it's so easy to see when the insides really ain't matching the outside. Okay, I don't care how much you do. The inside don't be matching the outside, because everything starts within. All right. So let's see here. What is this? Communicate with your angels for the sign of Sagittarius. The sun. Communicating with beings of higher light, higher source. You're going to feel a difference or a shift in communicating with them. There's an all-encompassing love energy, just a feeling of being nurtured and held with this sun card, because you have a new beginning coming up, and it's like, do you still want to remain where you were, or do you want to move forward? And when it comes to making that decision, it's gonna require some work, but I don't feel like it's nothing that you can't do, because you've already been through a lot. What is this sun card for Sagittarius? The Nine of Cups. They really want you. They've been guiding you for the longest, but it's like they can only do so much, because you got to remember that when we communicate or connect to higher realms, right? Whether it's angels or superior spirits or what have you, um, it's reflected in our everyday life. It's reflected in the conversations we have. It's reflected in how we carry ourselves. It's reflected in our homes. It's reflected everywhere. But the thing about it is, it's hard to continue to communicate with higher realms or higher beings if you keep yourself in a certain pattern of behavior or cycle. If you welcome this love in, and it's like they want to help you and push you forward. It's like you may have had some type of epiphany here recently that had to do with your path, and you are connecting the dots on certain things, and one thing stands out more than another. And it's like that's your clue. A cycle is over. The way that you used to think and communicate and do things is over. 10 of Swords. Let it go, because what's happening is you're holding yourself in a pattern that isn't of your highest good, isn't of your destiny. All right. What is this time to decide? Wisteria. All right. So it says make a decision now so that you can. All right. So it says make a decision now so that you can move forward. So it's going to be totally up to you. What do you do with this energy that's coming in? Because this is like the truth being illuminated. Either you see it or you don't. Some people do choose not to see the truth of the matter, and knowing that that's a block, that's an obstacle, that's an issue, right? What is this time to decide for the sign of Scorpio? I mean, no, that was about 3 or 4 readings ago. For the sign of Sagittarius, the Knight of Swords, swift action. All right. No second guessing. You got to act on this. You got to, what comes through, the information when you ask is going to come through. It's going to be clear as day, but you have to make the decision. That's intuition. That's a download, possibly. What is this Knight of Swords for Sagittarius? The Star. That's that deciding to heal, deciding to, be exalted from the fires. That's being in a space where it's going to be plain as day. Things are realized. A dream is realized. An action step is realized. And it's going to be where you may even have dreams about water, and it's clear water. That means you have a clear conscience, a clear direction. You've done a lot of healing, right? But you can also look up what that means and the way that it pertains to other things that happen in the dream as well, and what happened in the day, during the day. The Queen of Wands and the Seven of Wands. All right. You may be very defensive about making this decision, right? Very defensive about standing in what you believe is the truth of the matter, right? But it has to end. Something has to end in order for something new to begin, and it's going to take some time. It's going to take some calculated steps. The information will be presented to you once you really make a plan and decide. All right. With this Queen of Wands, it really is an energy of, blocked energy. All right. What is this Knight of Swords and this Star card? The Emperor. Maybe you feel as though there were two people who played a part in this. You feel as though there were two people who played a part in this. But this is like finding the magic again, reconciling with the angelic self or the higher realms in order for you to take a calculated risk here. And I don't think it's a risk, but you still have to make sure that you cross your T's and dot your I's. All right. What is this Emperor? This may even be someone who sees you as a star. 9 of Wands. This may have to do with your childhood. Maybe you feel some type of way about your father here with that Star card and that Knight of Swords. The Hangman and the 10 of Swords. So it's like, why did your father step away? Why did, you have to go through all the things that you went through in this cycle, whatever this is that has happened to you in your lifetime? Why didn't anyone step in to help you? Excuse me. I don't even know if it was a little spray came out. Child. All right. The next one is open your third eye, echinacea. You may need to take some echinacea. It's safe for you to open your center of clairvoyance. By doing so, you'll see the truth. So maybe you need to meditate on this, because most of y'all here, y'all third eye is open. So maybe you need to meditate on what is the truth in this situation. Am I really making the right decision? Even after you make your plans, you still want to be in a space where you're open to communicating about this cycle that's ending. And it's going to come through clear as day. Clear as day. All right. You're going to find a new zest for life, right? New passion for, exciting news, information, a spark of creativity, the desire to keep moving forward and renewed and refreshed. Okay. What is this? Open your third eye. The 5 of Pentacles. All right. When you're tired, or in a space where you don't really understand. You've been trying to ask people, what y'all think about this? What y'all think about this? You need to ask the higher realms what the answer is. Okay. Let your inner beauty shine. You're a brilliant example of God's love. Everything about you is perfect. So let that light shine and inspire others. The star and the 5 of Wands. This may be conflicting of in the spirit, right? You are going back and forth with yourself about what it is, this healing process, and what does this really mean to let your inner beauty shine, right? Because anybody can fake, add a layer of fakeness to appearances, but no. This is breakthrough. You're having a breakthrough about this conflict. This may be spiritual conflict, spiritually conflicted. But I also feel as though, there may be some ancestors, because when we elevate, some of them don't want you to move out of that space because they enjoy, they get to enjoy through you. These are lower energies, inferior spirits. They get to enjoy your connection to lower things, not letting stuff go and being mad or upset about things that happened many, many years ago. And they get to hold on to that. And also by you staying in that space, they would that's the only way that you are giving them breath. You are giving them life, so to speak. They are living vicariously through you, through your actions, your addictions, your obsessions, your thoughts that, they like, no, they stick around and hang with they level, right? So even if this has to do with you leveling up in your career, your personal life, or what have you, you have to remember it's going to take a lifestyle change to elevate as well. And it has to do with the spiritual side mostly, because your willpower and what your will to live and will to get things done has a lot to do with that spiritual energy. So you have to make sure that you're not aligning with or with lower vibrationals, right? The inferior spirits. You want to make sure that you're aligning with for your greatest good, and you want to make it your business daily to say that, because they really do have to respect that. But you also have to have aligned action with that. What is this? Let your inner beauty shine for Sagittarius. I'm gonna go to sleep. The Moon card, releasing that shadow self, seeing it for what it is. Something happened when you were a child. Maybe you were abused, verbally abused. What is this Moon card? The Knight of Wands. Go for it, right? Clear out that energy. That's a clearing energy. 7 of Cups and Bad Bill. So you may have a false impression of what it is that you need to do, or the different options that are available to you. Again, tap in, become more inspired. There may be a message that someone sends you, or something that you are working on studying here. This may be art, music, or whatever this is. And it's like you got new beginnings here. Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Cups, the Star card, Temperance, the Lovers. It's like you got to let this go so that you can enjoy this, because that's what Bad Build is on top. He was on top of this. He was on top of this to stop you from getting all this, for stop you from experiencing this. Okay. And the 7 of Cups is trying to put you in a space where you don't see things clearly, until you get this spark. All right. What is this family harmony? The 3 of Swords. Some people hurt you, all right, disappointed you. You may be ready to tell them something, or be driven to say certain things to try to get your point across. And we talked about this in the live the other day about sometimes you can't prove your point, or try to have a logical conversation, or get people to see things from your perspective, because at the end of the day, either they don't want to see it, or they are bent on not. They are just bent on whatever. Maybe they support the person that abused you more than they support you. So use your logic before digging into the pain, hurt, and anguish. Find a solution, find a better solution, an alternative here. But they say that it's best to put your past issues behind you. 8 of Swords. All right. Because what's happening here is something to do with the family needs to be broken down. The Tower needs to come in order for a new beginning to, when it comes to your ascension, to happen. 8 of Swords, like this, I'm telling you, it's a lot of sword energy. You got a breakthrough coming through. And I also feel that, you may revisit a lot of the things that, that were said when it comes to how you revealed the dark side of certain things. Maybe your family was the type that sweep things under the rug, or act like the pain didn't happen, or it wasn't even inflicted. Like, what the fuck? All right, 8338. Something was supposed to happen when someone was 38. What is this 3 of Swords? You held a lot in, bottled up emotions, bottled up thoughts about what happened. You may even be in a space where you have things that remind you of what you went through in your home, things that trigger you. Get it out, get rid of it. All right. What is this 8 of Swords? I probably ain't gonna even go to sleep. I'm gonna go take a break though. What is this 8 of Swords that came out? Okay, 4 of Pentacles. Somebody may have reached out to you and you told them you ain't got it. Okay, open your heart to receive here. So by releasing all this stuff, doing the work, and if you open your heart to receive, whatever you pray for will happen. That's how it works. Be open to accepting it. What is this open your heart to receive? Somebody is coming in to apologize. Oh, there it is, Knight of Cups. Something that's going to make you feel good, right? And it's going to be unexpected. 4 of Swords. You may be in a space of, balancing out your mind, balancing out your, working with your gifts. You may, be in a space of relaxation and not really worried or thinking about certain things. And this Knight of Cups comes in. What is this Knight of Cups? The 3 of Pentacles. Somebody wants to work with you. Somebody wants to build with you. This is a collaborative effort that's going to push you forward. You have to make a decision. Do you want to go forward? Do you want to hop in this chariot and haul ass? Or do you want to stay in the same position or place that you are in? What is this 3 of Pentacles? The 6 of Swords. Opening your arms to receiving has a lot to do with mental ease. Doing things in a space where the past is the past. You're no longer mad, frustrated, stressed out, worried, depressed, right? You're no longer, when you hear or talk to people connected to the situation, you don't feel nothing about it because you let it go. Anytime somebody has held on to a lot of pain, there's a lot of frustration and worry that comes out. Then there's a lot that comes out that shows that you ain't over that. All right. It's like the equivalent of you. Every time you talk to somebody, they still talking about what happened to them thousands of years ago. And it's like, did you get therapy? Okay. Something is coming to an end with someone here. A cycle is closing with a King of Swords. That's been coming up a lot too. What is this you have for Sagittarius? 10 of Swords. Got to bring it to an end. Don't be defensive, right? Be defensive, right? Stand in your truth and protect yourself. But at the end of the day, don't be confused. All right. Some of you may get confused around certain moon cycles, but don't be confused when it comes to this really being over. Like, it's really over, but you also have to make a decision that it's over. Okay. What is this 10 of Swords? Dramatic ending. Page of Cups. Now you can move on. Your inner child. This is inner child healing. And it's stressing somebody out. King of Pentacles and the 9 of Swords. It's stressing somebody out. They are overwhelmed with thoughts about what the fuck is going on. This may be somebody that tried to keep you in a space of illusion. Someone who tried to keep you trapped in a situation where they are always looking for the grass being greener somewhere else or whatever that is. What do you have here for Sagittarius, please? The Queen of Wands, stand in your truth. Be you. Be the beautiful person that you are. All right. Expect the unexpected. This is clarity. This is a pursuit of justice, but this is also someone reaching out to you here, telling you some type of truth, revealing something to you. What is this Queen of Wands? The 9 of Swords, anxiety. Your nervous system may be acting up, and I feel as though it has to do with your commitment to this. So you may have to master the water realm, which is the Queen of Cups. So they may push you into mastering the water realm. All right. That may be your next step before becoming an empress or emperor, mastering the water realm. All right. That's very important. All right. So Sagittarius, that's what I have for you. I had to make sure that I didn't rush through your read because your initial read was so powerful. But I appreciate you and I will talk to you soon.